Yo, this is my dude right here. He was the subject of the video that got me my strike on my YouTube channel. You guys can still go out there and watch it. Okay, he was the hatchet man of a New York, Manhattan location McDonald's, and he got turned down by a woman, and I was talking about how dangerous it is for emotional men to be out there in the world because they can't put their emotions in check. They can't handle rejection. They've been afforded all of deference in life, okay? They were always just told that they're a winner, they're perfect, they can do whatever they want. That's why after this guy got arrested and then released on bail, or without bail, right? No cash bail. Don't worry, he'll just come back soon. He has a rap sheet and all that stuff, okay? And then he even got a nice interview from the New York Post. And then when I did my follow-up on this stuff, we didn't go through the interview now, did we? Well, now we have an opportunity to go through it again, so why not talk about this? The McDonald's AxMan, Michael Palacios, doesn't really look all that Greek. He must be from the southern tip of Greece. Okay. Reveals why he carries a hatchet over a gun. Says that he's not unhinged. Of course, he's not unhinged, guys. Let's go ahead and take him at face value right here, okay? Because this is somebody who likes to shop without a shirt because he is such a good guy. He would never steal anything, okay? All he has to do is just wear nice tight shorts, no shirt, just goes out there and proves that he has nothing to hide. He is not a shoplifter at all. He is not unhinged, everyone. The accused madman who flew into an axe-wielding rampage, which you can't show on YouTube for whatever stupid fucking reason that's out there, okay? You can have bitches with cleavage that goes all the way down to their fucking belly button, okay? You can have ass cheeks hanging out of fucking short shorts. But I want to show somebody who gets fucking beat about the back of the head and then just decides to fuck up a couple of tables and a glass partition, but no, can't be doing that. Or maybe, okay, because I also talked about this as well. It's like, okay, Nick Rekieta, you guys know I support Nick Rekieta and all the stuff that he does. I think he's a very funny guy and he's an invaluable resource when it comes to this stuff. His first strike on his channel before he got banned, and it's on there, and I think it's about to fall off or something like that. Whatever he was talking about. He was talking about a stabbing, okay, an Australian stabbing, okay, it was apparently pretty graphic. I didn't catch that episode or whatever. He ended up catching a ban for that. But then, okay, he showed the video once, a lot of blood and all that stuff, and then he goes on to say how male ego, male emotionality will put you in precarious situations. And then he got that strike on that video right there. It's kind of weird because that's the exact same stuff that I was talking about, and there was no blood in the video that I showed. It was just that guy getting punched in the back of the head rather ineffectually, only for him to come back and not hurt anybody. He accosted some folks, but no real violence was down. But I guess that was a bridge too far for YouTube. I was talking about the betterment of men and how they should put their emotions in check. A bridge too far for, yes, our overlords at Google. Seeing a pattern here. But anyways, he's not unhinged. I'm unhinged, right? Because I got a strike on my channel. I've faced more repercussions than a guy who was wielding an axe in public. I can't fucking believe this. Anyways, Michael Palacios, a 31-year-old Manhattan messenger, said his axe-capades, oh, this is gonna age like fucking milk. No, we're all about trying to scare McDonald's patrons who punched him during a beef early Friday. Yeah, but what happened before that video, though? You were trying to pick up one of the girls that was there. You got turned down, and then you were just not letting the situation go because you were fucking drunk in public, which is not a crime in New York City anymore. It's tough to really tell because what do they really police anymore anyways? They're terribly understaffed. As he also shared his philosophy on why he prefers a tomahawk to a gun. He's I'm 1/8, motherfucker. Think about it. If you only think that that the thing you can protect yourself with is a gun, you're all going to go to fucking jail. So carrying around another type of a deadly weapon, because again, if anything happens to anybody that you swing that fucking hatchet at, you idiot, you're still going to be hit with, assault with a deadly weapon, okay? You can still cause a murder with a fucking camping axe, you moron. With a hatchet, I have options. Throw it or just smash a fucking table with a gun. All you do is shoot. You've never heard of anybody getting pistol whipped before. I'm so glad New York Post gave this guy the opportunity to expound on his position because he's got some very good insights here. I'm not unhinged, said the man, who was released without bail under the state's controversial bail reform laws. Exactly, because who else is going to be out there to go, I got to feed my dog? Or, I don't know, maybe he's really down on his luck and it was on sale and it's a tasty treat. Mix them up together with a bag of marshmallows at home. It's kind of like a make your own Rice Krispie treat. I'm not psychotic. I just did what anybody would want, or anybody would do being pummeled. What would you do? Take out your phone and call 911? Yeah. Leave the situation and then call the police and identify the kids who did it and then have them be taken care of. It's like, it's not that complicated. I'm not a loose cannon. Okay, Palacios said, I don't think just because I'm angry and go through some shit, I'm gonna hurt other people. People are saying, oh, these guys are lucky. It had nothing to do with luck. Of course not. Exactly. That bitch just should have fucking gave it up. Oh, nice picture that we have there. It'd be a shame if we seen that with a follow-up story or anything like that. Definitely. It's not luck that they didn't get chopped up. I don't chop them up because I didn't want to. Oh, good. A benevolent leader in Michael Palacios. Everybody's talking about how I should be in jail. I would agree. Brandishing a deadly weapon and intimidation. Those kids should also be charged for hitting you about the head. Okay, I was very upfront and honest about that. Okay, yeah, you shouldn't have been hit in the head. That makes sense. But then again, you also shouldn't have tried to hop over the partition, the garbage cans that were there in order to continue to pursue somebody who was turning you down. I think that's very dangerous as well. But again, he's not unhinged, so I guess he wasn't going to be any sort of a threat to these kids. I did my 18 hours, bro. Okay, good. Thank God he did his 18 hours. Okay. What else do you want? Do I have to go to jail? Start. I'm not gonna make this a race thing just because I'm big and black. Yeah, okay. It's New York City. I've been here for a long time, and there's always been crime. So I just figured, what's a little bit more? Just throw a couple more instances on top. What's the worst that could happen? I got hit in the head with a hammer at the corner like 10 years ago. What does this have to do with the kids? Okay, maybe that was the inciting incident that led to him not being unhinged. He was just trying to help you out. He was trying to hammer back in those bad ideas. Okay, he just wanted some clarification. Some random dude. So 10 years ago, somebody hit with a hammer. Today, somebody hit a table with a fucking hatchet. See, tomato, right? I think things are going to get better if you ask me. I agree. That's why man who terrorized New York City McDonald's with an axe arrested again, released without bail again. Because New York City is a great goddamn place right there. That's why I said, hey, nice picture. The axe-wielding man who terrorized the New York City McDonald's was released without bail in September, was arrested again for allegedly spray painting graffiti, stealing a bike, and evading police. See, he's not a threat. He's not unhinged, okay? Obviously, that's the thing that you do. You spray paint, you steal a bike, and then you evade police because you're clearly a sane individual. You are helping society. There was probably something ugly on that brick wall that you decided to spray paint, right? Obviously, you're doing something good for the community. I understand. And that bike that was there, I was probably blocking a passway, right? There was somebody in a wheelchair that couldn't go, and he was like, excuse me, sir, and then he just moved it out the way. And then maybe this is an entire misunderstanding. Once again, this dude is just going through life being a model citizen, and he just keeps getting caught up in the worst situations possible. I understand. According to the New York Post, hey, did they get an interview this time around? Michael Palacios, 31, was spotted by police around 5:40 p.m. Sunday, spray painting graffiti behind 69th Nice 2nd Avenue in the Glamis neighborhood of Brooklyn. When officers approached the subject, the 31-year-old reportedly stole an expensive bike from a nearby coffee shop and led officers on a chase before he eventually got caught. Oh no. Palacios was found in possession of graffiti paraphernalia and was also accused by police of having involved in another graffiti-related incident in June's in Queens. Interesting. Per the Post, Palacios charged with grand larceny. Must be a really nice bike. 2 counts of criminal mischief, possession of stolen property, making graffiti, and possession of graffiti instruments. Wow, all of that stuff, huh? You think that, given his track record and the fact that he's awaiting arraignment on the axe incident, wouldn't that have led to him being held on some sort of... Nope, don't worry about it. We got all that covered. In connection with the summer graffiti incident, he was charged with additional counts of making graffiti and possession of graffiti instruments. However, the 31-year-old was released the following day without bail. Round of applause. Good job, New York. You're doing some great stuff right there. Palacios' recent arrest comes after he was the subject of a viral video that showed him terrorizing a lower Manhattan McDonald's in mid-September. Footage of the incident shows 3 men assaulting Palacios before he grabs an axe out of his backpack and starts smashing objects inside the restaurant, including shattering a glass wall. It was a partition. It was a decorative partition that was there. And obviously, this was a situation right there, okay? Everybody, I think those 2 kids, I'm not going to play the video for very obvious reasons. I'm not stupid. I'm brazen. I'm not fucking stupid. I'm not unhinged either. Anyways, yeah, so this guy was trying to hit on one of the girls that was back there, okay? And then these guys were just trying to defuse the situation, go back behind them. They end up punching him about the head. No blood is drawn. Obviously, somebody is a little bit upset about this. He goes back behind there. He's carrying the axe in a little backpack back there. And then he decides to fuck up a table, fuck up some glass, and then I think he might have slapped somebody afterwards, but we didn't even play that far into the video. But again, too violent for YouTube, too scary for YouTube. He's also seen hitting a man in the head and pointing a weapon at a terrified young woman. Now he just slapped somebody, one of the guys who was originally pummeling him about the back of the dome. At the time, Palacios was arrested and charged with 4th-degree criminal mischief and possession of a weapon for his alleged role in the attack. 4th-degree criminal mischief, huh? I wonder what McDonald's has to say about that. But again, yeah, they got plenty of money, okay? Like, that place looked bumping, and it was about, what, 2:30 in the morning or something like that, if I can recall everything correctly. However, he was released without bail within hours after being booked. Yeah, exactly. Because what was he ultimately? It's not like he was going to go out there within the next couple of weeks and, commit another crime. Oh, wait. Palacios later questioned why there was calls for him to remain in jail. Everybody was talking about why I should be in jail. I did my 18 hours, bro. So now these are lesser charges. Like, nobody was actually hurt, but you did steal something. So can we settle on 20 hours? 20 hours while you were getting processed before you ended up getting let go? That'd be great. At the beginning of 2020, New York implemented bail reform laws that eliminated cash bail for most offenses, which many observers and locals have blamed for a rise in violent crime in the city, such as McDonald's axe attack. Major crime in the Big Apple has increased 31.8% since the beginning of last year, with assaults rising 15.1%. That's nice, according to New York Police Department crime statistics. Following September's McDonald's axe attack, New York Republican nominee for governor Lee Zeldin, God willing, dude, you got a lot of fucking ground to make up, though, because New Yorkers, they don't fucking care, bro. Just another day in Kathy Hochul's New York. After we fire Kathy Hochul on November 8th, we are taking back our streets. Yeah, but you should do something about that underlying problem of overly emotional men, okay? Because, again, all of this stuff could have been much more easily handled, okay? He was trying to hit on one of the girls that is back there, okay? You got turned down for that. Guess what? There's many a Becky that's out there, especially in New York City, okay? Just learn to handle rejection better. How about that? But that's not what we're doing here, okay? We're just laughing at the crazy man. We're just talking about how degenerate New York City is, okay? You're just listening to other conservative types that are out there just saying, you should just leave cities. Yeah, this shit happens fucking everywhere, bro. I just cut a video about some other attack that was happening in a city that was not Los Angeles or New York, okay? Some bad shit is happening fucking everywhere. And what's at the root cause of that? A lack of control, an overwhelming jump to emotionality as opposed to irrationality. Now, this guy was drunk. This guy's carrying around a weapon, okay? There's a lot of problems that are there to begin with, okay? The whole deferential opinion when it comes to vices, okay? You just, oh yeah, if you guys just want to go out there and smoke pot, you want to get drunk in public, don't worry about it, it's all fine. You guys just do you. I'll just be over here, just not, I don't care about any of that stuff, okay? Whatever you want to do with your life is totally fine, okay? We should just decriminalize everything and then everything will be fine, right? Well, that type of behavior, that sort of tacit endorsement of degenerate behavior ends up manifesting like this. Somebody who is never held accountable for their decisions, okay? If this guy was held in jail awaiting trial on any of the charges that were out there, because he's liable to also be doing something, I wholly intend and I wholly anticipate doing another update video. Hey, remember that guy who was graffitiing and stealing bikes and then also smashing up fast food restaurants? Yeah, he just got picked up for joyriding or some dumb shit like that, but then just released again, and it's like, okay, see you next month there, Mike. Make sure not to kill anybody next time. We know you got your hatchet on you, but that's good. It's better than a gun, right? Unbelievable. If Lee Zeldin wanted to make any ground when it comes to that stuff, he'd be talking about the underlying issues. But hey, I guess one step at a time, right? But with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.